Happy Thursday night from SeaWorld Orlando, Howl-O-Scream. And we're back. We've actually been back, but we're back. We just didn't film the last time we were back. First stop when you get in is a bar. The line is long. Into the frozen terror. Behind us is the new surfing coaster. Coming soon. Probably before Tron. Mary just got scared by her. Really scared, genuinely. 15 drinks for the night. One thing we didn't show in our opening night video is that they have a button that you could pay to scare people inside the house. Pumpkin fizz.
This world was ours. We would bring entire ships to the ocean floor and devour all aboard. And it wasn't our calls that brought them to ruin. It was their screams that drew us in.
It's snowing out, it's so cold tonight.
Our revenge. And scream! My sister Hex is more than a dream. Her touch will make you wish for death as you struggle and shake to find your last breath. Not enough. It is not enough.
The water runs blood red among the Christmas trees that are in the lake already. Ooh, we're heading into Deadly Ambush. I can hear the chainsaws. And I don't think they're cleaning up hurricane debris. Oh. Oh.
Hey, can anybody fix the camper though? We need to get out of here. We're a little stuck right now. Nope, nobody can fix us. We're making some hot dogs.
It's a werewolf. The question is, where are all of the street scare actors? We haven't really seen too many of them.
Thursday night.
She was laughing at you.
I know.
Because you're funny.
I am.
Funny like a clown. No scare actor in here, so people are just taking flash photos. There's a huge gap of actors. Ooh. Good evening. Sharks. Terrors of the deep. Sharks.
Hey, Hellfire, want to join us?
Yes, please.
The devil's holding a conversation. Look at the devil. The devil. The devil. The devil.
Careful, we haven't let him yet. He's hungry. How many flavors so little time?
I mean, quite honestly, I would love to join them. I don't know if you're feeling the same way.
About that.
Maybe I could stay just a little while. The kick is up. It's good.
Come here, juice box. Come here.
What the hell? Half man, half fish. Ooh. Back to Monster Stomp. Slasher Alley. Get into Siren Song's house before we leave. This house never has a line. I'm not sure that people know that this house is back here. Is there one last scare tonight? Nope. But there is pizza. Oh my God, it's for dinner. Well, back home from Howl-O-Scream and back home from McDonald's, that McRib was not the best decision in the world, especially that late at night. But in any event, Howl-O-Scream, just a couple final thoughts. Year over year, we had 2 new houses that were brought there this year, and the 2 houses are fine. They're good. I like to tie into the mermaid or sirens theme, but that's essentially all that we got. And that's typically what we see year over year from SeaWorld, Busch Gardens type parks, is the repeat of houses and kind of like tinkering of like, hey, we're refreshingness and so forth. But I think the big thing that was missing this year was, any type of real big infusion. I think SeaWorld had an opportunity to really kind of knock it out of the park and add to something that was brilliant from last year. And for those that don't know, like last year, SeaWorld used Patrick Braillard from Halloween Horror Nights fame, and really one of the big driving forces of Halloween Horror Nights year over year. And then this year they didn't. And, it kind of shows, but more importantly, last night, what showed was like, there wasn't a lot of scare actors, and we showed you what we could out on the streets. The houses were relatively crowded because they pulse people in, but for the most part, the streets or scare zones were very kind of barren, and it really showed in some of the houses compared to the first week that we went to the event. Had a lot of gaps as well. So I'm not sure if it's just because it's Thursday and they're saving like their staff for the weekend, or if people bailed during the year, but readily apparent that if you had gone earlier in the event and continued to go through the event, because we were there just a couple weeks ago and didn't have that issue of like gaps with scare actors, but maybe it's towards the end of the event. These events last way too long and we have way too many days. So that's just my opinion. That goes for Halloween Horror Nights too. I think we're going to week 8 of Halloween Horror Nights at this point. But SeaWorld's still an enjoyable event, still like a fraction of the cost of what Halloween Horror Nights is, and enjoyable. It just was more enjoyable the first week that we went. Last night was really great because we were able to catch up with some friends that were from out of town. So Sam and Rachel, thanks a lot for hanging out with us. And people that we don't get to see all that often, but it's great that we have these theme parks in our backyard that people come to visit us all the time instead of us trying to get out all over the place and see everybody else. But on that note, getting out of here. Thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. See you guys.